beautiful pictures of you.
They
Oh,
were
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
birthday pictures.
Yes.
Happy
pinned
birthday.
Love the boots.
Sherry.
Oh, thank you. Me too.
Hi, Alicia.
Well, hello, Terry. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing well, thank you. And Mr. Mike.
Hello, hello.
Hello, Brenda.
Hello.
Oh, we're live.
Or,
I know. She was like, here we go.
well, there you go.
We're all chit chatting.
So, how was you guys today, Mike and Terry?
I worked. Internet went out at work. We were all down. It's amazing. I work for the government and the internet goes down.
You do nothing.
Oh my gosh. 'Cause everything is automated, nothing in writing. And it's, yeah, they didn't know what to do with themselves. So,
They just twiddled
Yeah.
the thumbs.
That's it.
Hello, Evelyn and Black's Tropical and Colleen.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, Brenda. And Sherry. I'm guessing that's Sherry at Black's Tropical Homestead. Could be Bobby.
I think
we
so.
could be there.
Hi, Colleen. Evelyn.
Brenda.
Well, we are just missing Tom and Rhonda.
If I do this, I look so much more professional, but I can't read anything and I can't even see your faces. But look, I'm just going to do the cuteness for a second and then go back to being nerdy. Here we go.
There you go.
I take mine off because there's such a glare. It's so bad.
I don't like the glare, but I
Not
can't
either.
see anything.
I'm straining, but I can do it.
I'm good at this distance, but up close I can't see anything. And then far I can't see anything.
I just can't see anything.
Oh, maybe Tom and Rhonda would join us.
There's Wendy.
Hi, Wendy. Hi, Evelyn.
Donna,
Donna.
the big winner.
That's right. She won the Blue Yeti on Simple Life
Ooh.
Reclaim.
Blue Eddie.
I
Wow.
saw
Blue
that.
Yeti?
Yes. It's not a Yeti.
It's not a Yeti, it's an Eddie. Okay.
I said
Why?
Jenny too.
Why? Get it? There's no why.
Yeah.
It's like, why?
Why?
That's why I always, people do DIYs. I always say DIY. She corrects me afterwards. You said it 14 times.
Isn't it funny how something like that gets stuck in your head and you just can't
Can't shake it.
get it out?
Mhm.
Hello, Broke Cowgirl.
Hello,
I'm always
Colleen.
afraid I'm going to say that wrong. I still haven't got everybody's names down, y'all.
That'll
They
take a while.
come in and they fly right back out, and it takes me a few times.
Well,
I have to talk to you for a little while to remember your name. I'm terrible with names.
But isn't it amazing? Like at the very beginning of your channel, you see everybody and you say, man, everybody knows everybody's first name. I'll never be able to do that. And all of a sudden you go down the road and all of a sudden you're calling everybody by the first names. And yeah, that was me.
I'm still struggling. When my channel first started, I knew everybody's names because it was like, there's my grandson and my husband and my
Yeah.
brother. Now I can't remember everybody's names,
See,
but I remember.
I'm always on my
everybody
phone.
yesterday.
I'm always on my phone and it doesn't populate when you put the @ sign.
Yes.
So I learned everybody's first name so I can just call them by their first names. It's
There
quicker.
you go.
there is Tom
And I
and
do
Rhonda.
that too. I will type in the first name, but then I'm afraid they won't see it.
Yeah.
And I'm afraid they'll think that I'm ignoring them or that I just
Yeah.
just
that's
didn't
true.
do anything. So, but I understand what you're saying about the @ sign. It doesn't work for my phone either.
Mine neither, but I do it anyway. It pops up, but still.
Hi, Tom and Rhonda.
Hello, can you hear us?
Can.
Yes.
Hi, Tom
Okay,
and
good.
Rhonda.
They got a regular studio set up in there.
They do. Well, they really do. I mean, we got the microphone.
We got one mic.
It's the same effect,
Well,
right?
actually, we got two mics.
Three.
The one we're talking into.
There you go.
Maybe I should invest in a microphone too, y'all.
Did they hear
I'm just
that?
talking into my laptop.
There you go.
I am glad you guys all come and joined. So this
Well,
is
thanks for inviting us.
Excited.
kind of wrap up. I've got one more video I'll post this week, but this is going to kind of wrap up my Thanksgiving month. So I know all of us has got something to be thankful for. Alicia,
Absolutely.
you want to start? Tell us about what you got, what you do, what you're thankful for.
Who are we starting with?
Go ahead. You start.
Oh, me. I was thinking about this before we came on live here, and
I muted this.
I'm just really thankful that all of my children and my grandchildren are happy and healthy. My husband and I are doing well, and our little farm is doing well. And in this time of struggle and strife and uncertainty, I'm feeling pretty good right now. And I don't want that to come off as feeling cocky or sounding cocky. I'm just really thankful that I'm feeling like, despite some personal health issues lately, I just feel like I'm in a place of peace. And I'm very thankful for that, because if I was in a place of chaos right now, I don't think I could handle the other things well. So
Yeah.
I'm thankful that right now I am in a state of peace.
Well, that's good. Shannon?
Me? No, I am thankful for my husband. I am thankful for my family, my friends. I'm thankful for peace. I'm thankful for so much. It'd be a long list. You'd listen to me all night long. But yes, mostly my family and my husband, though.
Yeah.
Mom.
We are thankful for you too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wendy.
Yeah. Tom and Rhonda?
You want to start?
Well, I'm like Shannon. I'm happy for my husband, our life here. I'm happy that we've met so many new friends that have become part of our family. Shannon definitely is one of them. I want to wish her happy birthday again. Yesterday was her birthday.
Yes,
So
happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
yeah, just thankful for our dogs, health, our animals. Just think that we know God and that we're close to Him. What about you?
Ditto to all of that, and thankful for the friends we've made in YouTube. It's amazing. Hi, Colleen. How are you?
That's a beautiful picture of Colleen. It's the first time I've
Yes.
seen it up close.
Colleen is precious to our community. She's like one of the most faithful supporters, I think,
Yeah.
that there is.
I agree.
Mike and Terry?
You want to start?
Sure.
Ladies first?
I'm going to sound like everybody else. No, I'm thankful for my veteran. I'm thankful for all the veterans. I'm thankful for the community that we're in now with YouTube. And I'm thankful for being able to be where we are now and be able to have family around for holidays. So, yeah, I've got a lot more, but I'll let him go ahead.
Well, I always believe in family, God, and country. So I'm truly thankful for the family that I do have. That we're all finally within commuting distance of each other, because for 43 years we've been traveling the world, and it is a blessing to live out in the country and not in a city anymore. I think that with everything that's going on, I'd probably be a more frustrated person in a large city again. But now you go to work, you get to come home where the only noise you hear is cows mooing and coyotes howling,
And the dogs play fighting.
and the dogs play fighting. But I
Don't
couldn't ask for a better she's the love of my life. And I could not be more blessed to have her and her computer skills as a producer. But yeah, I mean, I'm 60 and she's younger, and she just makes me a better person every single day of my life, and I love her so much. So I can't mess this up because I'm getting too old to find. She had two jabs in the arm yesterday.
Yeah, and it's a little
Yeah. And she's like,
Oh no.
but
Hi,
they gave
Tina.
one shot and then the other shot booster. So
it is what it
I told
Brenda is another one that I am very thankful for.
Yes.
She is an awesome moderator, supporter.
Brenda's amazing.
Brenda
She
is.
is. She is.
Yeah.
And Brenda,
We got to meet her in
Brenda, I saw
Sulphur.
your note.
We got to meet her in Sulphur at the meetup in Sulphur.
Yeah.
Shannon was there, and we got to meet her, and she's just an amazing woman. Brenda is.
So nice meeting her.
I'm looking forward to the next meetup, wherever it might be, within striking distance anyway.
Yeah.
Texas, maybe?
Yeah, but I'm thankful for my family, and I'm thankful for my Savior, and I want to say thank you for your service, Mike.
Oh,
All the troops, military, but I'm just thankful for life in general, and the blessings and everything. Just, things could be a lot worse than they are.
Absolutely. We look for our blessings in every day.
Exactly. Hello, Virginia. Virginia is another great supporter.
Yes, she is.
Hello.
I miss
Hello.
Virginia.
Brenda said you're too old to suck up.
wow.
Now, I know that Alicia does some homesteading type stuff. I know you guys do.
Yeah, I basically have a hobby farm. I don't know if you want to call it homesteading because the farmers laugh at us in our area. They laugh at us because, I'll make iced tea or lemonade and we sit out in our little chairs and we watch the animals in the pasture and sip iced tea. So they laugh at us because we're not real farmers, but I do grow a little garden and I have my little animals. So, and I can.
Oh, and Rhonda, do y'all have like a farm?
Well, I'm kind of like her. We have pets.
We have some roosters, some chickens, a couple of horses, three dogs, 2 cats.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
That's our goats, but we sold our goats to Jared and Jerry. So we don't
I
have
miss
any
my goats. They're fun, but I miss them.
I want some goats so bad.
They're a
So you
lot
can
of fun.
so.
We got one of our goats, Shannon.
They jump the fence and run off and eat Jared's trees. And I was always chasing them down.
They ate all my roses.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Our neighbor
plants
was
don't
eating
last
my
very
tree.
long.
Hello.
Yeah, we have a neighbor that has a really large show sheep, and he is just marked perfect with the black socks and everything. And he is so strange because they treat him
Like a dog.
like a dog. Comes in the house, goes outside to go to the bathroom, comes over to our house, eats our fig trees, and we go, and just walks up to you and stuff like that. And she goes, "Hey, whose is this? This is not normal.
We didn't
The
know."
animals usually run from you." He's over there rubbing on her and stuff, and I'm going. I went all the way around our little community out here trying to find out whose it was. It was the neighbors next door.
We didn't realize that they had moved in.
We didn't know they moved in, and he goes home when it gets dark, but he loves it over at our house because there's all these fruit trees and stuff like that. So yeah, so they're good neighbors. All our neighbors are great that live out here.
Of course, we have cows mostly.
On three sides, it's all cows.
Cows are our
But-
neighbors.
Except when they're weaning the cows, it gets pretty hectic around here
Mm.
because it's right outside our bedroom window on the other side of the fence. So,
Do
I
y'all
mean,
live out,
Go ahead, Sam.
Do y'all live out in the
a life
country?
that we lived, it was just.
Huh?
I'm sorry.
What did Shannon say? I missed.
I'm sorry. Do y'all live out in the country?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we probably
It says it's a town.
it has a brown sign.
It has a little sign that says it's.
So if it's a
something.
brown sign, that means you have no police, no
Yeah,
mayor, no
you got
nothing. But you have two churches for about 30 people that live in this area.
Yeah.
Right.
So yeah.
I seen a video a while back of y'all cleaning the chickens. I was like, oh my goodness, I
Yeah.
don't know if I could even do that.
Yeah.
But
That
it
was,
looked like it was nothing.
Well, and honestly,
We need a lot of
whatever-
awful
I mean,
what
he's
we have.
cleaning turkeys and things.
turkeys
hunting.
and chickens and
Yeah,
stuff like
yeah,
that.
That was the first.
But that many 26 and just like we learned the first day. We watched a lot of videos. She went and bought a chicken plucker, and let me tell you something. That is a godsend. Chicken plucker. Whew.
How much are those? If they're under 1,000, we could pick one up. Just
Oh.
drive up to the store, grab it, and run.
I think it was like four something. wasn't it?
400 and
It was
something.
like 400.
You don't get in trouble if it's less than 1,000.
So, yeah, about $430.
Something like
How much?
$430.
Oh, you get you two of them, Tom.
Yeah, we can get two. I'll get you
There
one,
you go.
Chad.
One each.
that. There you go.
But one
Yeah.
of the things you got to remember about that is you have to make sure the water's at about 150. And the first couple of chickens, they say keep them in there between 30 seconds and 45 seconds. But you got to really do it because if you put them in the chicken plucker and they're in there too long, it starts tearing the skin.
Yeah.
And then you
Oh.
you got to make sure you adjust your seconds and stuff like that. And then it just goes like clockwork.
Yeah.
So, but they're
Well,
so
Shannon?
good.
I'm sorry.
Those Cornish cross chickens are so delicious. Oh, it's insane how good they are.
Cornish hens?
Yeah, Cornish cross.
Cornish crow.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not the little.
And all ours averaged about 6 pounds a piece. There was a couple of them that were really big. The Roosters, they were really big.
I think our
But
smallest.
we
was
let
right
we,
at
we
five.
let them stay on the homestead for 10 weeks instead of 8 weeks.
Yeah.
So, yeah, we kind of procrastinated because we had to go do stuff and we were out of town and stuff.
Well, and we were on quarantine.
And quarantine too. So that's how they got to stay of execution, I guess.
We're going to have to call out some of our roosters. I think we've got 5 now, and
Yeah.
we only need 1, really.
Yeah.
We've already given 2 away, and somehow we winded up with 5 more.
Yeah.
I
I
let,
don't
I
know how that
let
happened.
the eggs set out there instead of picking them up every day, and then I know where the hen has laid them and how long they've been there, so I just leave them alone, and that's why we end up having more and more chickens.
Yeah, she's still in November. She's still getting between 15 and 18 eggs a day from our hens. We have 24
There's
laying
a few
hens.
days that I haven't been getting it.
Okay, right. She has to be exact. There's a couple of days where she gets less, but we have 2 roosters, and if you looked at our hens, yeah, we would be perfect with 1 rooster, which is FDR, and we have another one. What'd you name him?
Well, we changed it to Colonel Sanders because he's
Oh,
all
yes.
white.
He's Colonel. He's an Americana, and he's really tall. He's got the big poofy, but he's solid white, and he is so aggressive with those hens. Where FDR, Franklin Delano Rooster, I mean, the 2 roosters don't fight or anything like that, but the other one, I think we got to get rid of one of them. But he's such a good rooster, the white one, Colonel Sanders, and we just got to find a home for him. So,
Yeah. I don't want
Ours
to put
is
him in a
Rooster
freezer.
Cogburn and Rooster Cogburn Jr.
Well, Shannon, I know you and Roger like to travel, and that place y'all went to yesterday was super neat.
Yeah, the water wall
That was awesome.
in Houston. I wish we would have been able to find a place to park to stay longer, but it was starting to rain too. But it was beautiful.
Yeah.
I hope to go back and stay longer. But I don't know how tall the thing is, but it's very tall.
It
And
was amazing.
What state are you in right now, Shannon?
we're in Texas. We're in Texas. We live in Texas, but my husband works in Port Arthur, Texas. So we're about 4.5 hours from home. So we travel everywhere. But we'll
Yeah,
probably
I noticed the slide out there. I lived in a fifth wheel for 3 years. So I was like, oh, there's a slide out. She's in an RV.
Yes. This is our second home, actually our first home, because we're in it more than we are our home.
Yeah, we did that for quite some time. And it was nice, but we figured it wouldn't last out here in Iowa where it was so cold. There was no sense in trying to do anything with it. So
Yes, it's hard to stay warm in the RV,
it is.
especially in that type of winter.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, and that's why our son-in-law works on wind turbines,
Oh,
but he
uh-huh.
always ends up in Iowa
In the
or
wintertime.
North Dakota or someplace cold, because they had talked about doing an RV for when they travel around, but no, it gets too cold, so they do the Airbnbs or whatever they can find.
And the company pays for all that for them.
Yeah.
So
That's good.
And my son worked on the turbines for quite some time. He dug the ditches. He dug all the
Okay.
ditches and stuff with the big equipment.
yeah, our son-in-law, he's one of the top technicians,
He's a commissioner.
and he goes in there and makes sure all the computer systems are running right for the turbines and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
Yeah, if I look out my window right now, there's about 100 of them to the south of us.
oh wow.
And their red lights blink all night and
Yeah.
Mhm.
like little robots out there. But we don't have any right here at the farm. They're south of us, so I'm thankful for that.
Yeah.
Man, we got lucky because Brittany and Brad, they ended up in Oklahoma for all the holidays, so they're
Yeah.
going to be here.
They're gonna be here for the holidays.
Well, that'll be nice. So, Alicia, give us an update on your diabetes.
Well, like I've been sharing with some friends, and I don't know if anybody can relate to this. I'm very, very tired and I'm moody. And I called the doctor, and she says that will level out. And I don't know if it's from the medication. Is it from the changes in carbs? I don't know. But I am doing well. I'm not complaining. For those of you who don't know, I was diagnosed just 2 weeks ago, and my A1C was 13.8.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So I've been look at both of them. Oh.
Well, we know because
I'm a
he's-
type 2 diabetic.
Yeah, he's a
Yeah.
diabetic.
I had been very sick I don't know if you guys had seen any of my garden updates. I had my little garden and I was loving it. And one day I just lost all interest in my garden. And I thought, I've got the garden flu. I don't have the energy. I had no energy. And I just thought I had the garden flu. And then I started losing weight. And in 8 weeks, almost 9 weeks, I lost about 30 pounds without trying. Like, I'm sleeping and I'm losing weight. I didn't know what was going on. I thought my cancer was back. So I was finally able to get into the doctor, and she's like, yeah, your A1C is 13.8. So I got on medication right away, and I bought my little kit. It's sitting right here with me. And the very first day that I tested, I was 312 first thing in the morning.
Oh my gosh.
And then, but I'm happy to report, even though it's not perfect, I think I've made great strides in 2 weeks. I'm averaging over the last 3 days about 153. So from 312, it's 143, 153, 163 in that range right there the last few days. And I'm taking my meds. I'm being a good girl with my diet, walking when I can or dancing here in the living room, whatever I can do. But I'm just still really, really exhausted. And Mike, I don't know if you went through that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just exhausted. And for some reason, I'm just really moody. I'm not snappy, but I'm not as patient.
I can tell when his
Have you taken
sugars
your medicine today?
when his sugars are soaring, he gets
Grumpy.
snappy,
Yeah.
and it's like Okay.
And that's not me.
And it's not. And then I know it's like, okay, he's not acting
Yeah.
like
That's
Mike.
not me.
So I
That's
know.
not me at all.
Well, I
So.
didn't know I was a type 2 diabetic. I went to a pancake breakfast in our town. We lived in Missouri. And I probably ate 5 or 6 pancakes. It was with, full force
Maple
syrup. And then I had some biscuits and gravy. And I got done with that. And I got in my flatbed truck, got out on the highway because I had to go to work. I had to be to work at 8:30. And next thing I know is I woke up, I was in the hospital. And the state trooper was there, and I came to, and they were saying, man, your blood sugar is like 988 when you first came in. And they said, did you take your medicine this morning? I said, what are you talking about? They said, well, you're a type 2 diabetic. I said, no, I'm not. The guy goes, well, let me tell you something. You are, and you passed out at the wheel. I was on Interstate 44 heading east. I passed out, went into the medium, and if it wasn't for a large gutter, I would have hit the pylon straight on.
Oh.
And that's when I go, wow. But when you find out, it is a total adjustment of your whole life to change. And it took them forever, because still to this day, my blood sugar count is always high in the morning. Okay. And I can eat a half a banana and then it goes back down to like 124. It's weird. And they all say that's kind of strange, but then it goes right down. If I go, for some reason, my blood sugar will spike, and they said that's my body doing it, will spike if I fast for like 8 hours or something like that. My blood sugar goes up, but as soon as I eat something, it goes back down. And
I wonder if that's what I'm doing, because I test first thing in the morning before I have anything.
Yeah.
And it's still at those numbers, which I'm happy for those numbers.
And it can be as simple as a slice of banana or something that will trigger your body, and then 20 minutes later check your blood sugar to see if it goes down. But I was like a guinea pig. I was in the Army at the time, and they treated me like a guinea pig, put me on all these things. And finally, when I went to Korea, I went to see a Korean doctor, and she put me on this stuff. It's called Jardiance.
I'm supposed to be on that.
Yeah, they put me on Jardiance, and that's the only thing I can eat all day long, and it keeps my blood sugar all the way down to 120s, and it only spikes when I eat to about 150, but then it goes back down. But I was like a guinea pig for the longest time. I mean, they had me doing regular injections during the day and then taking pills and all this stuff. But finally, I got on board with it to control it. I control what I eat and the amounts that I eat. And now, she can make dinner and I'm just stuffed after just a little bit because I've changed. I'm pretty sure, even though I got this big, beautiful keg, I think that I just changed so much that they said your stomach shrinks, okay, once you stop feeding it so much. And then I snack during the day, and I was at 325 pounds, and now I'm down and I feel really healthy and everything at 275. And I should go down even farther, but that's not even trying. It was just
right. Yeah.
I ate.
I'm down about 35 now, and
So I
that's
lost 50
fine.
pounds, over 50 pounds, and it was my health was not good.
I did like what you're talking about. We would go get something to eat, and as soon as we get in the car before we even get on the road, I'm like,
yeah,
I'm just sawing logs in the front seat. And I'm still doing that, even though like with dinner, I'll have something to eat and then I take my medication with dinner. Same with breakfast. And I pass out. Even if I get up and do something for exercise, as
Sure.
soon as something hits me and I'm out.
Yeah.
But that Jardiance, I went to go pick it up when I got all my supplies and my metformin and everything. And it was $578 with my insurance.
Yeah.
So I didn't get it. So they put a call in for something a little less expensive, and I went to go pick it up Saturday, and it was $613.
Yeah.
Like
Crazy. So
nobody
crazy.
knows what they're doing. Nobody's giving me anything that's reasonable. So I'm just doing the metformin and doing the best I can to get it down without taking the second.
What is that thing I'm using? What is that? Something script?
Oh, but that's through.
But that has nothing to do with them. It's just my insurance.
Right. Express Scripts.
Yeah, we use Express Scripts, and
But
yeah,
I think
mine's my 90-day supply from that, with my insurance, of course, is only $38. So
Yeah, I tried with GoodRx and it went down to $548, but it's still too much for me.
it
So
That's
I
I
would
fair.
shall
say
have to
too,
ask.
since you're saying you're tired, and the diabetes will do that,
Mhm.
but you might also check have you had any sleep studies done to see if you
I'm
have
on a BiPAP.
Okay.
Okay.
But I
It's
did
not like
today I
it's
did
too
take a sublingual B12 because of the metformin and these changes, I think maybe my B vitamins may be seriously lacking. I don't
Yep.
know.
Yeah.
But I'm a vegetarian, so I don't eat any meat. So I have to be careful anyways. And I think since making these changes, it's
Sorry,
worse.
y'all.
Yeah.
My dryer going off.
So that's how I'm doing. And thank you for asking. Long drawn out segment there.
So, Tom and Rhonda, do you guys have a big Thanksgiving plan?
We're going to have our turkey here at the house, and we're going to be pilgrims. So you'll land on Plymouth Rock. We'll go live that day with dinner.
Oh, how fun.
It'll be fun.
So,
Are you going to have any guests?
I don't know yet.
Our son's coming over, and that's the only one we know for sure right now.
well, that'll be awesome.
Just
They
had
have
a-
somebody call over the fence.
We just had a big Thanksgiving with my sister and my dad and all the family and Shannon and Jared, and they were all there. So we had a really good time.
Had a really good time.
Shannon was enjoying the dip.
And Mark and
That
Debbie,
dip was so
Mark and
good.
Debbie,
two old people on a couch.
Mark and Debbie, we got to meet them. Well,
I
we
love
saw
them. I
them
love
together,
watching their channel.
but we got to have a closer relationship with them at Thanksgiving time than the meetup. They're really good people. Became friends with them. So yeah.
I love to watch them. They're hilarious.
Yeah. We sent another tape in for their furry babies
Furry
show.
friends.
Furry friends. In fact, probably Joji and Squirrel were on that tonight. They were supposed to do one and put a tape on it. So you might see our little Yorkshire and our little orange cat on it. Alicia, I like what you have on the back of your decor in the back. Your cow
Thank you.
and your Circle T.
Yeah.
That's my mad cow. She looks
Mad
at you
cow.
anywhere you go. So my son says, he freaks out when he comes over. He says she's watching me. Thank you very much. I like that little
Yeah,
that deal.
very
I
nice.
gathered all those things and threw it on the floor and arranged it the way I wanted and took several pictures of different arrangements. And when I found one I liked, I asked my husband to just put it all up there for me.
Yeah.
Thank you.
There you go.
I'm changing my house to the farmhouse look. So, I'm slowly getting there.
It takes a little time, but
Put
it's so
up
worth it.
the panels, not panels, the bottoms. What are they called?
The what?
The things she did all day today.
Oh, I put the baseboards up in the house. We've only been here 6 years, and we built the
I
place.
finally got baseboards.
Oh,
And
very
Linda
good.
said, hey, I thought the sheetrock looked good painted. It took me from 8 o'clock this morning until 4:30, and I still had to go buy a feed and feed all the horses and dogs and EIEIOs.
But they're all stained and
And baseboards, that's hard work because that's a lot of stooping and bending and
Thank you. Thank you very much. That's why I won't be getting up from this chair. I'm going to sleep here tonight.
Especially with arthritis in his knees and his feet. So.
Shannon knows. She saw me bend over outside when we were getting ready for Halloween, and she looked at me like, "You get up, Tom?" I said,
You needed to help him.
He almost didn't get up.
Yeah.
I was worried.
Sometimes you're just like Paul in the Bible. You're just happy where you are. Just yourself happy where you are.
He was down there for quite some time, y'all.
I got up though, by golly.
Yeah. Full power.
Did y'all get your fence finished, Tom and Rhonda?
I got the fence up. There's some touches I
Still
need
got
to
to
do.
stain it. We're going to stain it.
Put
Yeah.
lights on the top, stain it.
Yeah.
I did that before I did the baseboards and window seals today. So the fence is up, and I need to put a few more screws in I did the individual pickets so that the 6-foot planks, I did individual planks instead of buying the sections, because those sections really aren't put together very well.
No.
Hello, backwoods mindset.
Backwoods mindset. How are you?
He also wanted to know if Tom and Rhonda would adopt him.
Who wants to be adopted?
Backwoods mindset.
Magic.
Sure. He knows how to fish. We can go fishing. That'll work.
I think he's wanting some Thanksgiving dinner.
He can say, "Come on, Pops, I'll take you fishing."
Well, I was
Joy bless life.
commenting, Tom,
Joy
about
bless
the baseboards because this is a 1902 farmhouse, and it was in a sad state of affairs when we purchased this place about 8 years ago. So
Yeah.
we've ripped out all of the lath and plaster and put new insulation in and new drywall and all the baseboards and the trim around the windows. And I think we've just about we're almost there. We've only got one room left to do.
I'm still
It's a
doing
never-ending story.
country kitchen.
It
Well,
is.
that's what she said to me. I said, "Well, let's just find a house that we can fix up." And she said, "No, it will never get fixed up." She goes, "I want move-in
I know
ready
him.
because you can't be trusted."
Rhonda said, "Just don't do like my dad. He drove my mother nuts growing up. All he did was start a project. No matter how important, he'd knock a wall out. And the outside air would be coming in. And then he'd get sidetracked and go start something else."
Yes.
And her mom would say, "Well, why don't you finish where you started?"
Just finish it, Jim. That's what you say.
I
And it's
think
the
we
same
would be finished. We would be
Yeah.
finished by now, except that I keep changing my mind where I want things.
There you go.
So the kitchen is now the master bedroom, and the dining room is now the new kitchen. And we've moved the washer and dryer 4 times now. So everything's been redone, and I just keep changing my mind where I want things to be.
Yeah.
And that's your prerogative, right?
It is, but my poor hubby, he's the one who's got to do all the work. I'm the project manager, and they call me the supervisor, and I just point and tell them what to do.
This
And
is our
they're
little
the ones with
YouTube
the blood,
office
sweat, and
now.
tears.
Yeah. Used to be the bedroom.
This used to be our bedroom.
Uh-huh.
We moved the bed into the living room, and we wanted that open floor plan. Now we're going to put barn doors between the kitchen and dining room and the bedroom living room combo so
Uh-huh.
that you can slide them open. And I built these barn doors behind me because there's a closet behind those doors. And Rhonda said, "They look just like big pictures. We could use those in our YouTube. Just make that a YouTube studio." I said,
Yeah,
"Okay."
sure.
So instead of all that setting up every time that we were having to do, now we just jump on the microphones in the already set up little studio we've got.
He's
Yeah,
wanting to make a studio upstairs, but then he never goes upstairs.
We have lived here for over a
I
year,
think he's been up there
and I can
twice.
count on one hand how many times I've been upstairs.
Well, there's
I've
stairs.
got, I've got 2 bad knees.
See,
Okay, I got 2 bad knees and
A bad hip.
a bad hip and
back.
all that, and had surgeries on my feet and all that stuff from military life. And we bought a 2-story house, and I can't believe it. I mean, she goes up there. Our daughter has a room up here that she's furnished
Decorated it.
and everything, and then we have another bedroom upstairs. I wanted to turn that bedroom into a YouTube
And-
office.
Wait, when we got the house, he said,
Wait,
"Will you leave the pool table? The pool table's upstairs."
In the house, I had negotiated for the pool table upstairs. We played 3 games,
Yeah,
That's
right
it.
through him.
and that was on the one day I was upstairs.
6 years ago, we started building this place, and our one stipulation was no stairs
Yeah.
because the older we get, we knew we wouldn't go up there because we wouldn't be able to. And if we did, we'd probably roll down the stairs and have to call 911.
Well,
So-
and really, the only thing, I mean, we don't go up unless
I
it's-
told her we need to buy one of those things that takes me up to the top. I'd be up there more often.
That's what I was thinking. You need one of those seats that take you up, you know?
Mhm.
But everything we need is downstairs
Thanks for
anyway.
coming.
So
Well, I don't know if y'all are familiar with these
Well,
old
thank you, Black
farmhouses.
Tropical Homestead. They just went on with us.
That's awesome.
Thank you.
We put out like 3 or 4 videos in the last couple of days, and our subscribers dropped like 15. It's like, what?
Oh,
yeah,
It's
I know,
bad.
it
when
makes
you-
Rhonda's like, were my videos that bad?
oh.
Maybe I don't know what it is with YouTube. They just go nuts.
I don't know.
ours have
It
been
happens
up
to
and
me all
down.
the
Ours goes up 10, goes down 30, goes back up. It's just like
15.
I can't
it's
watch
taking
it.
us. It's taking us.
It's so
taking us
frustrating.
longer to get to 1,500 than it was to get to 1,000. So
We had a
That's a roller
Julie,
coaster.
my sister-in-law is having trouble getting to 1,000. It's killing her.
Yeah.
She's
At
at
925.
925. She needs
Oh,
70.
goodness.
I was on her live the other day on the chat, and I posted the live on our community tab because I'm like, they should be at 1,000 by now.
yeah, just like we did for Southern Roots for Sherry. We always post everything on our community page so people will see that and go over there and go to other people's channels and stuff like that.
That's a great idea.
So
That's nice. That's nice.
our Sunday shout outs.
So close, but just can't. I don't know.
She'll get there. It's
We'll
just
get
time.
there. Yeah.
I'm crawling like the tortoise in The Tortoise and the Hare.
Yeah.
How
I'm
many
getting
are
there
you at?
one
right
little
now?
subscriber at a time.
How many are you at, Country Mama?
Last I checked, I think 721.
That's awesome. You're getting there.
I'm getting there, little bit at a time.
It makes you though where you don't want to do a video because every time we do a video, it just goes down and then.
I
How
think
you
a lot of
every
that.
time.
I think they're running that algorithm on subscribers a lot more.
I think so,
because everybody's experiencing that. And I think what I read was that they're actually looking at they put a thing on a time span when you haven't responded to the channel you subscribe to. In other words, going into a live chat or commenting on a video or hitting the thumbs up, even the thumbs down. They're looking at all that stuff, and that's how they're dropping them off to get people to be more interactive.
If you haven't been on within
So yeah,
6
All they're
months.
doing is sticking us off.
yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, thank
thank
you.
you.
Oh, thank you, Virginia.
Virginia.
that's
Hi,
good.
Virginia.
And
Virginia.
hello, Tiny
722.
Tim.
Tiny
722.
Tim.
Thank you.
Well, y'all, I had a bit of a dilemma today.
Uh-oh.
So
Uh-oh.
my chili challenge closed off. And I
I
had a
just made chili today. I'm editing a video right now.
I had a tie between Shannon and Weibel Family Adventures.
Oh.
They had to come
Congratulations.
out as votes. So the only way I know how to do it. Go ahead. Do what?
Did Shannon have cheese in it?
That'd be grandpa's dishes.
No, I don't think I put cheese in that.
Oh, the only
So
way
what are
I
you
know
gonna
how to do it is I done one of the spinner wheels on my phone and I'm fixing to spin it and I'm fixing to see who's going to win.
There you go.
So
You're fixing to do it now?
You should do a live with both of them up there and they can do point counterpoint and do like a debate why theirs should win.
Well,
I'll probably
put it to
lose
vote.
then.
Oh, I'm sorry, Shannon. Never mind.
The north versus the south?
Weibel Family Adventures is actually in Mexico or down on the border this week doing candy, passing out candy for Christmas.
Well, didn't your rule say that you had to be in the United States to win? Wasn't that part of it?
Ah. Okay, so I'm just gonna spin this thing and see.
But you can't hold it against them because they're taking candy down for kids at Christmas. So
So here we go. First place. I would show it on the screen, but it is
Glare.
It's bright.
All right. So Wobble Family Adventures won first place. Then Shannon wins second.
All right.
Tell us a little bit about your chili, Shannon.
I've slept since then. I don't even know what I put.
Did you even post the
Do
recipe?
you put Marahuchi in your chili? Marahuchi.
What is
what is
that?
Marahuchi?
That doesn't sound good, Tom.
Marahuchi.
Marahuchi.
Oh.
I was trying not to say marijuana on the.
Mary Jane. Mary
I
Jane.
guess that would be a herb.
Yeah.
Vicky's
Oh
taking
my
purple
gosh.
finger stuff.
Oh, Tom. Oh, you're crazy.
Shannon didn't even post the recipe.
What's that?
You didn't even post the recipe.
I didn't, did I? I probably didn't. I tend to forget sometimes.
I think she did it while she was sleepwalking and just threw a bunch of stuff in there and made it work. What it
Yeah.
sounds
I
like.
do.
Hey, it was really good, though. It had sausage in it.
It looked good.
Yeah, hers. The thing I love about her chili is she will not make chili without Hatch green chilies.
Mm.
Yeah, they have Hatch green
Those
chilies.
are
I don't think I've ever had a Hatch green chili that I knew I was eating one.
well. They can them now.
Yeah, you can buy them at the store.
You can get them on Amazon or you can get them anywhere now. They're such a good chili
Yeah, they're good chilies.
down there in the Mexican
Then
basin.
they've got a Hatch green chili enchilada sauce. That's
Oh
awesome.
my gosh!
Mm.
They sell it at Walmart here in North Texas.
Here in North
It's
Texas,
called Hatch when you're looking for it.
yeah, Hatch.
Yeah.
They're all grown in Hatch, New Mexico,
Yeah.
down in that Sand Valley down there. We went through there one time. They had the Hatch Chili Festival. They're a town of 1,200 people, and when they have the festival, it's like 1.5 million.
Wow.
Wow.
It's insane. So it's crazy.
Evelyn says, put in your orders now for Hatch green chilies next season.
Yeah.
Hey,
Hatch, or did I say Hatch?
that's the enchilada sauce.
Oh yeah, it does say Hatch.
I've seen those.
And then
So good.
this is just the diced green chilies.
Cool.
I almost put some little chilies in our cornbread tonight to go with our chili, but I didn't do it. And I behaved myself. I had just a little tiny piece of a muffin. That's all I had.
When she makes her enchilada soup with that stuff, it is so good.
Oh, that sounds good. Enchilada
Good night.
soup.
That does sound good.
Good night, Colleen. Thanks for coming on.
Colleen.
Gotta
Safe
reach the airport
flight,
early.
safe
If you're in Jamaica, you're not supposed to leave Jamaica. You're supposed to stay there. We're the ones that are supposed to fly to Jamaica.
That's
Oh,
right.
I miss Jamaica. Jamaica's so beautiful. I miss it terribly.
Oh, water's
I want to go home. Beautiful place.
Yeah, I've been to Montego Bay. That was
I've been to
beautiful.
Montego Bay. But that
I've
is
never been out of the States.
Mm.
So
Well, put that on a bucket list. If I
Montego.
can tell you any place to go
Jamaica.
that's close enough, Jamaica.
my microphone's working.
Shannon, have you
where are
been
you
out of the
from?
States?
Period.
Where are you from, Alicia?
Where am I from or where am I at right now?
Where are you from?
All over, but born in Las Vegas. My mother put a nickel in, pulled the handle up, come 3 lemons, and here I am. And spent the majority of my childhood in California. And now here we are in Iowa, and this is home. This is where I've always wanted to be, even though it's cold. I'd rather live where there's cold weather than cold hearts.
It's very
Yeah.
cold, but yes, the people are nice. I have family in Iowa, so
Oh, my neighbors.
yeah. Let's see. Well, let's see, Van Wert, Leon, mostly around Des Moines, south of Des Moines, basically.
They're probably one of those ones that I drive by and I go, "Hey, how you doing?"
Yeah. Hi. Good night.
There's the one finger wave, the two finger wave, the hi ha's, the whole family wave, and then
Yeah.
the nod.
The nod.
That's all we've got.
That's like our place out here. Everybody, you're driving down around here, and everybody's waving to you and stuff like that. And when we lived in the city and stuff, everybody was trying to avoid you.
Yes.
Well, when you're
Absolutely.
6'4" and you're in Korea, you kind of stand out. Everybody just goes,
And you're blonde in
and you're
Korea.
blonde in Korea. Yeah.
We went to Guatemala when I was 12 and I was blonde. And they pulled the hair out of my head
Oh, wow.
because they had never seen a blonde person. Because we didn't go to just, we flew into Guatemala City, but we went up into the jungles of Guatemala. We went to San Juan Zacatepeques, and they had never seen somebody who was blonde before. And they would run up, and like I said, I was 12. They would run up and they would pull the hair out of my head.
Oh, wow.
And
Well, we went
it
to
took a while before they'd leave me alone. The
we went to the
villagers.
Philippines, and we were at a friend's wedding, and so we went to her family's house, and then all these kids, and they're like, "Oh, you're Barbie!"
Petting her.
Petting Barbie. Barbie.
Yeah.
So Barbie and Ken.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah.
I don't know about that, but
Did you hear about the new divorced Barbie that's coming out?
She gets all Ken stuff.
She gets all Ken stuff: the car,
That's
the
right.
swimming pool, the house.
I like the new Barbie that comes with the chicken coop and the little chickens.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ah, country Barbie.
Is that for real?
Yep.
I don't
Yes,
know.
ma'am.
Is it?
Yeah.
you can get a tractor for her. You can get all kinds of stuff.
Is that
Oh,
for
see,
real?
that's fun.
If that's for real, we got to get Presley one. She loves Barbies. She loves little chickens.
Yeah.
Shannon, have you been out of the States?
No, I haven't. Roger has. He's been to Hawaii.
Hey, Shannon, that's a state.
I didn't want to say it. I didn't want to say it.
That's a foreign country. Them there in Hawaii.
Well, I'm thinking, he's flying.
What language do they speak
That's
over
what I'm
there?
thinking.
Out of the lower 48.
Roger was mad because they wouldn't stamp his passport when he got there.
But he has been,
Free.
he has been to Mexico.
I sure like that blue shirt he had on.
Thunder Jason.
Yeah, him and Shannon looked sharp yesterday.
And Scott's in here
Yeah.
popping them tractors up. He doesn't miss it. How much
He's
you
got
paying him?
I'm paying him a lot. Yeah. That's going to be the new animal on the homestead is a tractor.
Uh-oh.
We need a new one. Ours is like 1942 or something, an old International Harvester one, red.
You would like.
Terry, you're just gonna have to get you a fund started to get you a new toy, I guess.
So you could put that and put it up for sale for antique tractor, and people somewhere would pay a lot of money for that International
Somewhere.
just to restore it.
Somewhere. That's
Yeah.
like when people said, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe you burned your barn after it fell down." People would pay good money for that barn wood. Not here, they don't.
No, not
I
up there.
couldn't give it away.
Yeah.
And I don't think I would get anywhere here. I don't think I'd get a good price for that tractor. But she
Yeah.
does her job. She does a good job. So
I know in Oklahoma they're going for top dollar here. I seen one that had like 2,900 hours on it. It was made in 2001, and they were selling it for $14,000.
Wow.
And then it says, I called him and he goes, "Oh yeah, we sold that on day one."
wow.
Because people, and he said they're coming all the way from Ohio to pick that tractor up. It was the
incredible.
old Minneapolis Moline. Yeah.
Well, I like that we're hanging on to our old tractor because if we have any reason whatsoever that our cars won't ever start, like if there's a EMP or something, we can at least go gather up all the kids in the family and bring them to the homestead here on the tractor.
There you go.
That's our backup plan. Because one never knows.
Now, Sherry, I watched every one of your videos, every last one of them.
He was a glutton for punishment, wasn't he?
I'm going to tell you, and I said that on our shout out Sundays, is
I got up and he was hungry.
that, I mean, if you're a single man or you're a bride that don't know how to cook, you need to subscribe and go to that channel, because let me tell you something. I told her I want some of that Arkansas possum pie.
Oh no, that's just good.
That's what I want.
That's good.
Yeah. If you don't know how to do fried chicken,
It's about 3 layers of pecan crust.
Yeah.
Mm.
That sounds
And I don't eat fried chicken, but I said, to the
Mm.
pecan crust.
I told Terry, I said, you need to watch her channel so you can, you know how everybody gets in a rut, it's Taco Tuesday, then it's Chicken Wednesday. Watch like your channel, Sherry, to spice up your menu month.
Get something new.
Get something new. 'Cause,
That's why I go on different channels is
Yeah.
to get different ideas.
yeah.
I do my chicken. I air crisp my chicken in the Ninja Foodie, and it tastes just like fried chicken. It's
Yeah.
good. It's really good.
Yeah, those air fryers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Their
Okay.
pizza place down here that when I come off a post to come home, their hot wings are, he goes, oh, do you have 20 minutes? And I say, yeah, I got 20 minutes. Yeah, because they air fry all their,
Mm-hmm.
there's no grease or nothing. It's just all air fried and it tastes awesome.
It is. It's really good.
I love my air fryer. I've got the one that has the racks.
What is
in
Cornish?
like an oven, and it's good.
What is Cornish cross fried chicken? Black's Tropical Homestead said it's the best, so tender
Yeah.
and fresh. What is
Well,
it? Sounds
when we
There's a Cornish cross
when
in.
we were talking earlier about the meat birds, the Cornish cross, the Cornish cross is
They are meaty.
they're very, very meaty. And I'm telling you something, that is probably the best meat on a chicken I've ever had. And she made chicken and dumplings. She roasted a chicken, and it's just so juicy and tender. It's awesome. So if you parted it out and you did fried chicken, that's got to be
Make
good.
fried chicken.
It's got to be good to the point where you bite into it and that hot grease is still in there and it burns your lip and your chin.
Virginia does
Fried
oven
chicken.
fried chicken. I love fried chicken. I love chicken fried steak. Anything
Oh.
fried.
Yeah.
Except liver.
Well,
Oh,
I'll eat
no.
liver with a whole lot of mustard and a lot of bread.
Tom does not like liver.
No, I'm
You
not.
don't like liver,
My mother used to try to sneak it in everything when I was growing up. She
She's
stuck it.
I'm with
She
you,
stuck
Mike.
it
I'm
in
with you,
That's
Mike.
the problem.
She stuck it in salads and tried to make me think it was ham. And you know when you bite into
Half
liver,
liver off the skin.
she chicken fried steaked it, and it was liver.
I love
She-
chicken liver.
I like liver.
Chicken
I
liver.
I used to cry as a kid because during the summertime, my day to go stay with my grandmother was Wednesday. And Wednesday, I didn't know how I got Wednesday. That was liver night for her.
Oh,
Oh, and she used to whoop me with a belt because I wouldn't eat it. And I'd sit there and
He was traumatized.
I was she
I was too
she goes,
growing
she
up.
goes, oh, they have
Mother,
liver here at this
liver?
restaurant. And I said, you
She was
go ahead and
killing
eat it.
Because
I actually got physically ill watching her eat liver.
Yeah, I understand that.
And we're talking 50 years
he
later.
has PTSD from
From
his grandmother.
yeah, liver.
He would whip
But
you
I
with
can
a
eat
belt.
Braunschweiger and I can
Which
eat
is liver.
Which is liver. I can eat the
sad.
pate, the
Braunschweiger.
Braunschweiger. I can eat all that stuff, but liver, that irony taste just gives me a gag that I can't get rid of. Oh,
And the second
My grandmother was so bad we called her Grambo.
Grambo.
Rambo.
And you better eat everything on your plate because there's
Yep.
starving kids in China. I think they all moved over here.
I used to
My
say
grandmother
name
grew up in Russia.
name three of those kids, and then get smacked.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we are hitting 9 o'clock.
Did you see what Brenda Baker said, Shannon? She
I
wants
sure
to know.
did.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
I sure did.
So Shannon's been put on the spot.
Right?
But yeah,
We've been put on the spot. We're looking for a fried chicken video.
I will do it. I will do it.
All you
Yeah,
gotta do
it's,
is
I
make
mean,
sure.
it's so easy.
We'll be watching for it, Shannon.
Did you see, not her, but Terry folded a burrito, and Laura from Route 66, downtown 66, she posted how to fold a burrito, and it was maybe 20 seconds. 20 seconds, and Terry's rolling it and did it, and I mean within a day or so it was like 1,000. It was just keep climbing.
Wow.
How to roll a burrito. Then Laura, all her friends were calling her and said, hey, when did you get married? When did you get married? Because Terry's ring was in there and they thought it was her. So she got all these massive phone calls asking when she got married and stuff.
That's funny.
They didn't see the burrito thing, they just see the wedding ring.
You made a Mardi Gras burrito.
That's
You made a Mardi Gras burrito. It's like the king burrito
Yeah.
instead of the king cake where they had the little baby in there. You hid your ring. You didn't know you created something there, did you?
We got to do a one on Terry's tacos. Oh man, they're
Terry?
good.
Yeah, we need to see the tacos.
Yeah.
So the chicken and the tacos, and then you
Sure
guys
do.
need some.
Well, y'all, I'm fixing to call it a night. I got to get up early and
All
drive.
right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we need to. 5 o'clock.
Well,
Safe
thank
travels,
you
Shannon.
to all
It's
the
good to see
mods.
you.
Thanks to all the mods for coming in. Y'all done a great job. Thanks to everybody that joined. And
Thanks
thank
for
you all
inviting us.
for all coming on board. And I hope
Thanks for
everybody has
inviting
a happy Thanksgiving.
Have a wonderful, blessed time with your families, guys.
Yes, happy
Yes.
Thanksgiving, y'all.
Thank you.
Great
We're
job.
also.
Nice being here. Appreciate the
Hey,
invite.
Thank you so
Tom,
much
you
for
better
the invite.
invite us down to your place for one of your next parties. You hear me?
Right.
You're always invited. You have an open invitation.
Coffee's always on.
That's
Well,
right.
we
Coffee's
told
always
Mark and
on.
them that we could carpool. They could drive to our house, and then we'll carpool down there, and then we won't have to waste so much gas.
Hey, that's a good
That would be
idea.
fun. That would be fun.
We'll get
Yeah.
Shannon
Mike
and
and
Roger
Terry,
up
if you
here.
come up to Iowa to see your family,
Welcome,
make sure
Debbie.
you let me
Yeah.
know. We'll get together.
All right.
Yeah.
There you go.
Good night, y'all.
All
Good
right.
night.
Good night, Shannon.
See y'all.
Y'all be safe.
Good night.
You
Good
too.
night.